Capricho!
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Cho Super Hyper Podcast.
Wow, hello.
We're here and we're going to talk about some superhero TV shows. I am Super Blast X, as always, joined by...
Tokutoni, howdy.
And welcome to our little podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for joining us live if you are here when this is premiering live on the YouTube channel. If you come by later, we will have chapters below. You can jump around to what you want to listen to. If you want to just jump to the writer or Sentai portions of this, you're free to. But if you're here live, like I said, thanks for being here, and we'll see how long this goes.
Yeah, just about.
We're kind of hitting out of the park. Quick rundown of the show. Kind of hitting out of the park the last couple episodes with some Toku Toy Time. I don't think we're going to have one this week.
No, I didn't do anything.
No, yeah, me neither. The last thing I did last week was I opened up the box that had this guy, the Silver Bug Man, and yeah, I haven't made it yet. I'm gonna wait for the rest of his friends to get here, if I get it. I can find it for a not bad price. I got other stuff to pay for it too, anyway. I kind of want to run through this episode a little faster because I might get busy in the middle of this.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I kind of want to do this quicker too.
Yeah.
The Zeztz episode can go by really quickly.
I mean, I'm gonna be talking about Yuzuki the whole time, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's her first like really big episode.
Yeah, she's round.
Real round face like that.
Yeah. It's funny because we'll get into it in the episode. We're jumping ahead now, but I can't take her like intimidating at all in Rider.
No.
But in Sentai, like I kind of took it. I think mostly because she kind of played a little on the spectrum, right?
Yeah.
She was very neurodivergent in kingohger. And that led to her, like, you know, her outbursts and her being very serious about justice. Like that's such a neurodivergent thing. I'm not saying that her performance there is leading to how I see her here. It's just she's so round. Like her face is fully showing, and she's like this big. Like if she's standing on the ground.
Yeah.
But she's still badass, right?
She had like 3-foot extensions during kingohger.
Oh, her shoes, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought
that's too many.
Her face was so round, and she has such a normal sized neck compared to the rest of the cast and the rest of how they cast these shows nowadays. Her bangs covered up everything in like the head region, and the mask covered everything down, so like you couldn't see anything. But now it's like her whole face, and she's so round.
Yeah, her eyes are round. Her nose is she's a button. You like how I did that?
No, I didn't like that at all.
I didn't even know I could do that. You knew what word I said. You knew what word I said. Yeah. So no Toku Toy Time, but we do still want to get into our week and everything. And then after that, we will get into the episodes. How was your week last week? Or I guess since the last time we saw everybody was 6 days ago, 5 days ago.
Yeah, it was right before the big freeze. Except there wasn't a freeze. It was all exaggerated.
Yes. No.
I was on call.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh,
I don't think it was exaggerated. I think the funding is gone and nobody can agree to a pattern. I don't know if you know that, but the government defunded a lot of the meteorological people.
Yeah, that's what happened last year. That's how we didn't know anything.
Yeah. So yes, yeah, exaggerated, but I think people just not being stupid, just underfunded. It's unfortunate. But yeah, you were saying
There was a lot of worrying and a lot of warnings and a lot of announcements of like, hey, it's going to be really cold, which was true. It was as cold as they all predicted. But there was going to be a big storm that was going to come in and cause all of this wetness, all this dampness, sleet, maybe hail, light slushying. We got a little bit of a storm, but at the time when it came, it wasn't nearly as cold as it was going to be. So nothing happened.
That's what messed me up, made me the most mad. Was we're gonna get all this wet water. We're gonna get some wetness, and that's, you heard me all weekend, even before the storm. Nothing's gonna happen. It's just gonna be cold.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what happened. And we still had the day of work canceled on Monday.
Yeah, we did. There was no work on Monday,
which I disagree with, which you know about that.
Yeah. It was decided that night on Sunday, like maybe 13, 14 hours we were supposed to go in. It was decided, hey, it's closed. Which is kind of like whatever. It was going to be bad Sunday night going into Monday. We didn't see any of that. We saw the most of it Tuesday morning, which was weird. Because that's when the dampness really came by. It got a little bit warmer during the day, and then the dampness came, and then at night it got cold. So by the time morning came by, everything was all iced over, but such a very, very light ice that by the time the sun came out, it was all good.
It's messed up that I hate that word now.
Yeah.
And I can't say what I want to say until another like 3 minutes. But the reason why I figured it wasn't going to be anything, that it was just going to be cold, was because I saw a TikTok from a Houstonian weather forecaster, meteorologist person. And they said, they showed two outcomes of what might happen. One was the worst possible outcome. And after they described it, it'd be rain, power shutdowns, all this stuff. And they were like, oh, you know, it might become this. And this is probably what the forecast is showing the most to be. So get ready for this. Or, and I guess this was the least likely thing to happen, that it would actually pass by like nothing and it'd be actually warm on Sunday and Monday. Like warm on Sunday and Monday.
Okay.
Those two extremes told me we're meeting in the middle and it's going to happen. That's why I figured, yeah. Yeah, what did you do to pass the time during the, because we were not really stuck in here. We went out. We got a Chinese food on Sunday.
Yeah, it was just us staying in the house, not even really waiting on anything. I was just maintaining the stuff in the backyard, putting up the tarps, bringing in all the plants, making sure everything was good for if ice came.
Gross.
Or if the snow came and if like the temperatures dropped way too much. Just preparing the house pretty much. But during the time we were here, like that Saturday, Sunday, what did I do?
Did you?
I don't remember. Oh, no, yeah. I slept through a lot of it.
Okay.
I was just sleeping. Through a lot of it. It was so cold. Whenever I get cold, everything, like, if it shifts like 2-3 degrees outside, my body just like shuts down. So like I need to warm up a lot. So I was just sleeping a lot. There was Saturday and Sunday and Monday too, where it was like midday and like I took a nap, which I don't do. I hate naps, but I did it because I needed to get really, really warm. But I don't think I did anything. I was just chilling in the house as opposed to chilling outside.
Yeah. Didn't we watch some stuff like in the kitchen?
We watched in the morning Saturday. We watched Groundhog Day.
Sure.
No,
No, that was the weekend before.
as the weekend before, Jumanji.
Right. Yeah.
Jumanji.
We sat through all of Jumanji.
Pretty good.
The movie's awesome. That was the first time you'd like seen it all the way through.
Yeah, we had the VHS, and it was a movie that we would put on a lot, but I don't remember any of it. I only remember the scenes of like with what's his name, Tom Hanks.
No.
Robin Williams.
Yes.
And his escapades in the house, but I don't remember anything else of it. I didn't even know that there was that comedian, or the mom, or the aunt.
David.
I didn't really know about the kids either.
David Allen Greer, Kirsten, Mary Jane Dunst.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Mm-hmm.
Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, it was while we were watching it. I told you it's a cartoon ass movie, and it straight up is a very cartoon ass movie. Especially, it's past 10 minutes. Fuck ice. Especially
Ice.
when what are you drinking? Hey, Tokotoni, what are you drinking right now? Okay,
I'm drinking water.
thank God.
No, I'm sorry. I'm drinking unidentified liquid.
Okay. Oh, that might be vodka.
It might be no. It could be
Sake.
Gin.
Oh.
Or tequila.
You know what I thought you were drinking, right?
No, what?
Those flavored waters.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, the flavored water that we get from Sam's Clubs, sparkling water,
Yeah.
sparkling, not mineral waters.
No.
They ain't got no minerals in them. Sparkling water, they're carbonated.
The moment in the movie whenever the little boy has to go get the axe from the shed.
Oh, that was good. That was really good.
He straight breaks the fourth wall. I remember seeing that in theaters and losing my absolute mind. That A, you can do that, and B, that they did that. Like, I'm sure older people caught it. Like, oh my God, he's using the axe to open the door. But I didn't realize it until he saw the camera. I remember seeing, if I'm wrong, put me to bed for a long time. No, wait. If I'm wrong,
What?
let me sleep long. No. Kill me.
Okay.
I distinctly remember not catching it until he looked at the camera with the fucking axe in his hand.
It was pretty good.
That was really good. It was such a joke ass joke in this movie. Like that's the reason it's there, is to tell that joke. It's pretty good.
Totally forgot. I had to text back our sister. I totally forgot.
Oh, for some other thing?
Yeah, about some other thing. We're coming up on the Super Bowl, aka my
birthday.
My birthday.
I thought you needed some vocal backup.
The day of the year, every
Every
year,
year.
where I get a new tokusatsu project.
Oh, right. Well, you're losing one.
Yeah, I'm losing one this year, unfortunately.
Actually, does that Gozyuger Polar thing have a date? That kind of shit usually happens the day that the regular one ends.
I was gonna look it up on my phone. Like I don't have a computer right in front of me. Gozyuger Polar. Let's see this.
History
While
of
I'm looking,
origin.
while I'm looking this up.
I'm at a payphone.
Oh, it should be at the bottom of this episode.
Or on Polar's page.
Mm-hmm.
Or Masahiro's page.
Oh, I was gonna tell you. I was gonna say. Anything else about my week? I was on call that weekend of the storm, and I didn't really get anything. I got one call that I went to late that ended up not being anything, and I just didn't get called at all. That Monday that we had the day off, I was not on call. It was Super Blastex over here, so and nothing else happened. Right? It was like 2 calls, something like that.
For me? On Monday?
Yeah, for you.
One call. And I didn't even have to go out there.
Okay. Yeah.
It was nuts. I didn't have to go out there, but it was also not something that I could troubleshoot over the phone. Because
that sucks.
it's not something that they knew to look for. But that's fine.
Uh-huh. What did they need?
I don't want to.
You know what? Why am I asking you this on the air?
Yeah.
No, sorry. I'm in a rabbit hole right now. I should just Google this. I'm going through pages and pages.
Yeah. What I didn't really do much of anything this weekend either. I played some Fortnite with the boys.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Yeah. Yeah. We didn't really. I don't know. I wish I had seen more. Did I watch anything? The weekend before, I did mention it. I watched No Other Choice. I feel like I did watch some stuff this past weekend, but I don't remember. Diddly Squash.
Oh, okay.
What?
It doesn't have a date.
Doesn't
It
have a
just
date?
says coming soon to TTFC. It's number 1 Sentai Gozyuger, Polar Beginning.
Yeah.
Which is what I wanted the whole entire time. Ever since Mashiro was introduced, I wanted that.
Hopefully we'll get to see the rest of his team.
Yeah, I want to see that.
See what the cast looks like. Somebody suggested that his unicorn also looks like Shihide Kohaku, and that's why
Nice.
Tegasaur turned her face into that face because he's familiar with it.
Mm-hmm. That would be funny. That would be cool.
She just won an award.
But
Hmm.
did she? For what?
Nylon, the Japanese, the magazine, the fashion magazine, or whatever.
Magazine?
She won
Nice.
the It Girl, which
Oh.
yeah, she's in like 100 things.
Yeah, she's in like a commercial for Disney Japan, for the Disney Tokyo. No?
Universal Studios,
That's what it was.
because it has Bleats, JJJK, J.K. Rowling, no,
Oh, okay.
J.K. Simmons, Spider-Man. What is it? Jujutsu Kaisen.
Spider-Man? Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, she's in everything right now.
yeah. I can't wait
Kinda
for her to
crazy.
be in Fortnite. What? That happened too over the weekend. Michael Scott and Dwight Schrute came to
That was pretty
Fortnite. Mm-hmm. Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Yeah, Ed
came
Boy.
to he looks amazing. Yeah, I got it. And this weekend we're getting Mordecai Rigby as a sidekick, and Skips. Mark Hamill is going to come also.
Yeah, Mark Hamill.
Again, I'm sure he's in here a couple times.
The Joker.
Luke.
Luke.
Indiana Jones.
Was MacGyver? Is MacGyver in?
No.
No. Okay.
They're not getting.
Not MacGyver. Just Guyver.
The Guyver?
Yeah, the Guyver.
No.
That was Luke Hamill as well. That was Luke Hamill. That was Mark Hamill as well. Guyver.
Mark Skywalker?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else. This weekend was dead because we were just stuck in here in the go. Again, we weren't really stuck in here. It messed me up though because I was positive that HEB, the normal store that I shop at to get my groceries for the week, was going to be either packed or empty. The shelves would be empty. So I played it safe and went to the local store here to get my lunch for the week. And my lunch this week has been ass all week. And I think that's contributing to my issues. I'm having a little bit of issues right now. I can't wait till next week when I'm back to salads. I'm going to go back to salads again because I'm sick. They don't have like the salad kits like they do at HEB at the local grocery store.
Mhm.
And they don't have the ramen that I usually like at the local grocery store. So I got some Maruchan cup of noodles. 2 for $1
no.
is what they cost. Yeah, they're butts, man. I don't like these guys. But I'm eating it. It's my lunch. Whatever, dog. And then
Get the cup or the bowl.
cup, little cup, 50 cents, two for $1.
Nice.
It's just ass. I say it's ass.
Unfortunately.
And then yeah, I'm very, very, very overwhelmed at work right now. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. I have to talk to my boss about it because I don't know if he still listens to this. I know he knows of this.
Yeah.
But I gotta talk to him about my compensation because I've been doing so much and I've just been getting the same pay. I don't feel like I'm properly compensated. It's the new year. He told me the new year we talk about that, and it hasn't happened yet. One thing that I've taken away from this place is if you show that you're capable, they'll take advantage of it. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
It's a fast track to burning out your employees, which is crazy. But yeah, it's the third day at work. Second day at work today from this week.
Yeah, Monday.
And I'm so tired already. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of work stuff going on. I'm a driver, so I don't really get much of that. I just have to drive around a lot.
Unless you get a call on the road to do one, in which case,
Yeah.
yes, you're already out there. Just do it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't do any computer stuff. I do emails
Yeah.
about my extent,
Mm-hmm.
but not even like complicated emails. I just send them. I don't ever get them.
Yeah. That's true.
It's pretty cool.
Okay.
No Toy time, huh?
No, right?
Nada. No, well, I didn't get anything, and I didn't do anything.
Don't do anything.
Nope. Oh, oh. I have this guy.
Cool. Oh, Blocky Boy. Okay. Well then, I guess in that case we'll take our first break. When we come back, we're gonna talk about
Super hero time.
We'll be right back. And we are back. So, Tony, what did we watch?
We watched Kamen Rider Zeztz, episode 19, case 19, Decide.
I hate to do this. I hate to do this because
Are you serious?
we didn't have anything to talk about.
Uh-huh.
They showed the Agito movie trailer on the Toei Tokusatsu World account.
They sure did.
Didn't it have English subs too, like the trailer?
Yeah, it did.
Before we get into the episode, it looks like we might be getting that Agito 20th. What is it? Is it 20 years? No, 100 years.
Yeah. It's Agito 25th. You're thinking about Kabuto 20th.
Kabuto is what I'm thinking of. But yeah, we're gonna be getting maybe here in America an Agito special, and then today, was it today? They announced the Kabuto one, which was one that everybody knew was happening. It looks like these are going to be going under a title of Chronicle. Kamen Rider Chronicle, which is the same as their Soto line that they abandoned. Yeah, cool. I don't know a lick about Agito other than it was the one after Kuga. it introduced secondary writers, and
it introduced secondary and tertiary writers.
Okay. And then the only thing I know about Kabuto is he starts off big bulky armor, he casts off and he's speedy, and his grandmother once told him.
My grandmother once told me, insert story plot.
Yeah.
My grandmother told me that I'm invincible, so that must mean I'm right.
Gene is invincible. Yeah, that's I don't know. Did you have anything else on those? The Agito isn't actually in it, right? Because he, the actor for Agito, beat his wife and did some illegal stuff, so they are not welcoming him back into the fold, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like it's just going to be Agito's secondary Gills and G3. Am
I right about the
honestly?
Agito
Yeah,
thing?
you're. Huh?
Am I right about the lead actor for Agito?
I have no idea. That's the first time I've ever heard of that. I feel like I would have heard of that before when talking about this movie, but that might just be under the radar just because it's controversial. But no, I haven't heard any of that. That's news to me. But I would not doubt it, considering he is a actor from the early 2000s. A Japanese actor from the early 2000s.
I think I'm wrong. I'm sorry, man.
Oh no.
Really? Who was it? Let me see.
I bet you it was Kamen Rider Blade. Actually, I don't want to say that. That's slander. I don't want to do that. I retract my previous statement. I hope that was no one. I hope that was a miscommunication. Like a misremembering of history.
Yosuke Tomoe announces retirement from entertainment. The different allegations to Tomoe. Yeah. Decision came in conjunction with Tomoe confirming allegations of adultery, domestic violence, and theft from 3 women. And that guy played the Gills.
Oh, Gills! He's the one in the movie. He's the poster for this movie. Well, he's dead, right? He's dead.
I don't know if it's who. So is Gills in the? Who's playing Gills then? Is it some other man?
Gills. The whole thing about this trailer is that he's dead, or something. His mask is like half eaten. Honestly, 100% honestly, this is like my birth rider, 2001. I don't know anything about this rider. I have not watched a single lick of it.
Oh, and yeah, I'll tell you, Agito.
Yeah, Agito, and I gotta tell you, I don't think I'm missing much.
Oh man, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the difference between that and Cool Guy?
A Cool Guy spoke to me in a different way. It's like he called to me. It was weird. Whenever I was watching and like whenever I was being introduced to Kamen Rider, Tokusatsu as a whole, it was never suggested to me to watch Kuga. It was always suggested to me to watch the one that's going on right now and the one maybe before it, the year before. Kuga came to me like magically, like psychically. I wanted to watch Kuga. He just looked too cool. And it's very convenient that he's very popular. Agito, though. Agito was cool because it was originally supposed to be a sequel to Kuga. And you see that in G3 because G3 is a police Kuga, a man-made Kuga.
Now, there are 2 G3s.
G3 and G4.
G3X.
Yeah.
Those 2 are going to be the ones that are in this movie.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I went ahead and looked it up.
Oh, thank you.
But you're right. The poster is like a decaying Gills mask, right?
Yeah.
Well, I hope they don't bring that dude back for that.
No, I don't think he would. I don't think he'd come back at all. This is on Toei, a world official.
Yes, but also the Gokai Silver. He's not come back. He's not been allowed back since the shit that happened with him. So it's so wild that shit happened like right after the 10-year anniversary thing.
It's pretty cool.
And if they're not gonna let him back, I hope they don't allow somebody who abuses 3 women, any women. But he also, I guess, robbed them, and that's all. Guy did was rob people. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, guy just robbed them.
So this episode, that movie, and then announced the Kabuto movie, which was something we knew was coming. Mm-hmm. But wasn't that Kabuto movie also like one of the options to vote for?
It sure was. And it was
bullshitting.
It was the only one that was that had an extra piece of art to their title. Everything else was like a title, and then the same sort of font, the subtitle of what the movie was supposed to be. Kabuto was the only one that had like a thing that added onto it. 20th.
Well, no, Ghost did too, right? Ghost had 10th.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I mentioned it last week when you said it, and remember we were talking about X8 when that came out.
Yeah, I want to say that had like the lowest voting score, so I probably just didn't think about it at the time. I think it had like 3% of the votes. Let's see here.
But yeah, that was a quick update on those, because I completely forgot to there's no 10th thing on there, but I remember when you read them off, you said 10th anniversary thing.
Yeah, it was going to be the 10th.
But yeah,
honestly, I wanted this one.
Psychic War. Yeah, I forgot that this was that happened. That got announced. Nothing for Gavan, right? Got announced?
No, nothing yet.
No. I mean, nothing
After
else.
The press conference, everything.
Yeah, go ahead.
After the press conference, everything just quieted down until in like 3 weeks we get the debut.
Yeah, we talked about the actors being announced last week and everything. But okay, this episode.
Yeah, this episode was about papillonohger. Let me get her name.
Kagura.
Kureha Miyamoto. About her introduction to the story, her being an agent, and a lot of her backstory and her motivations. It's still shrouded in mystery about what the mission was that erased her memory, and what exactly the school is or was that cultivated her and Zetz's dream powers. Which brings another question of, if she's Agent 6 and he's Agent 7, who are the other ones? And they aren't part of the school, so where are they now, right? What are they doing in today's world? Apparently they're all the same age. They're all 23. 23? Yeah, something. Yeah. So there's gonna be like another Agent 8 maybe in the show.
I don't think they're gonna go.
That's
past
gonna
8.
be another someone. Huh?
I don't think they're going past 7. I think 7's the last
probably.
one. 7's the newest one.
Yeah.
But she's 6.
Yeah.
5, I think, is the other one we're gonna see, and 3. 4 is, we know who 4 is.
Nox.
Yeah, and then 1 might be the lady.
Yeah.
Or maybe she's 2. And then I think I said that 1 would be like the movie writer, where they're the special big guy. And they're the ones that get the worst beating because of the movie or whatever.
Yeah. And 0 is 0.
Yes. 0 is 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I'm surprised that that we have such a important character, Agent 6, put in this late of the arc, because we're in the beginning part of Zeztz Part 2.
Well,
with that new movie poster.
Yeah, we've been here for 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah, we're a little late. Is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it's whenever they added the lady to the intro. Well, whenever Nox became a actual writer.
Yep.
So the beginning of this episode, before the intro, we do a historic speed run through Kureha's backstory.
Yeah, we sure do.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
What?
No, sorry, I just got I went to pull up the episode, but the thing that is the latest upload on Tokusatsu is Nox's transformation, which wasn't shown before, and has subtitles for Nox's motivation.
Oh, the thing that has the backstory?
Yeah.
Or when was that uploaded?
13 hours ago.
I'm surprised I haven't seen anybody talk about it.
Yeah, me too. It was uploaded to Toei Global last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But it didn't have any English subtitles. And now it's on the Tokusatsu, where all the Zeztz episodes are. So that's cool.
Interesting they did that and not the original Zeztz transformation episode.
Yeah, that's weird.
But yeah, they speed through her backstory about her going out. It was a couple lines, but you got everything very quickly. She failed. She lost her comrades. She got her memory wiped, and now it's coming back to her. How effective are these capsums that she remembers in her dream? Her past as a writer.
I think they are effective unless another agent is involved in your nightmare. Because she didn't. This is very much a Geats thing. Same writer as Geats. Whenever somebody from the game previously, their memory was erased. Yeah, the thing that they would have to do to remember everything was to touch an item, usually the core of the DGP.
Yeah.
In this, she's just in the dream with Zeztz long enough to where eventually she like regains that part and is like, oh, okay, I'm an agent.
No, what's really fun about that is 3 did this.
Yeah.
3 set this mission up, knowing full well that she was the dreamer and everything, right? Like, this was the outcome I guess he wanted. I don't know if that was addressed, if it was noted that, you know, he is calling the shots. He chose for Baku to deal with this, and it's not like they have a choice. You deal with the dream wherever you can. But there's just a lot of shady stuff. The next episode preview, we do see Nox Rider getting his ass beat.
Yeah.
Which is customary because he is a secondary writer. So we're going to start to see the downfall of the secondary writer soon, where he just gets handed L's.
Which is crazy because he's going to be getting beat by Agent 6, who he just like vowed to save in this episode.
Unless they
side with
Code. But yeah, that's funny. I'm never gonna. Okay. The writer that I think has the secondary writer that I think that's got the most L's, and even if it is somebody else, this guy is my number one. Spanner.
I forgot that was his name.
Banner caught the most L's, I think, as a secondary writer. He was the most fraudulent secondary writer I think I've seen in all these shows we've watched.
Yeah.
It was insane. Especially when it was canonized that he was 25 years old beefing with these high schoolers.
Yeah, beefing with these 16-year-olds.
And I don't even know or remember really when when he really started winning again. Because I remember he was losing a lot.
He started winning maybe 2 or 3 fights after he became a Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
And then he won every fight after that until the last fight, which is when Gozyuger had to step up. But everything else before that, he was like lose rate 70%.
I like that Toku Stats on Twitter, which I haven't seen in a minute. When they were watching,
he was doing Kuga.
When they were watching Gozyuger, they had the tally of that. Keiwa didn't really catch L's, but he was a loser.
12 hours ago. Okay, they're still tweeting.
Okay.
Oh, he's doing TWICE right now.
Oh, you know what? I did see
Sweet.
something about that. Did you hear what I said about Keiwa?
No, what'd you say?
I said Keiwa didn't catch a lot of L's, but he was a loser.
Oh yeah. He was he is a writer. He was supposed to be the main writer. I think it was Keiwa that started the trend of the secondary writer is the main writer. No, you know what? It was probably more Revice. Because the brother was supposed to be alive, was supposed to be Revice in the beginning.
Brave.
I don't remember.
In X8.
Brave, yeah, he was the main one. He was the first one, wasn't he?
No, the belt was meant for him. I don't know if you remember X8. Emu runs into Poppy at the show, and then the briefcase opens, and he ends up with it. Turns out it was supposed to be for the best gamer, and they settled with Brave because at the time it was him. But yeah, Brave was supposed to be the first and primary writer in X8. It can be argued that Gates in that story was kind of the main writer because Sogo was the antagonist at the end. He was the bad guy.
Yeah.
In Zio.
Omazio.
Blades is a loser.
Man, Blades sucked.
Remember when he was on a lion?
Yeah, his whole thing was that he was the main writer up until Saber got there. But he was like a prodigy in his field, and he knew all of everything they were supposed to know about the writer, and he was the best at it until Saber got there, and then was washed.
Crybaby nerd is who he was.
To that point, Keiwa was the Kamen Rider. That was the main thing. He's green, for one. His sponsor would not stop talking about how he is the Kamen Rider, because you're supposed to overcome misery and despair and anguish and suffer, which is what all writers do, all main writers do, to a point that they have to overcome. It's part of their story. But yeah, he was pretty much a loser throughout the whole episode. He was the idealistic loser in the show. Love and peace.
And then you got Momotaro. I mean, Geets, who just was that guy. Yeah, you're right. It should have been not Iki, but his brother. I forgot his name. He should have been. He was supposed to be.
Live?
Yeah, he was supposed to be the main writer. Hanto
Daiji.
Hanto caught L's, but he was
but he was great.
He was more of a fighter. He was also kind of not really a crybaby. No. But yeah, Nox is gonna start getting knocked, and we'll see where that goes because it looks like it's Code versus Nox. But like I said, he's still in the intro with everybody else on that building thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they took him out of there and put Yuzuki instead. If she is going to be working with Code and Baku. It may have been reading too much into it, but a lot of people were suggesting or hinting at romantic undertones between Kureya and Nazca?
Yeah, you got it. Nazca Nagumo.
Yeah. And yeah, that's you can easily see that stuff. I don't know if they're gonna overtly push it, but yeah, there was some. You're just gonna leave me again. That was a line that that she said to her, or she also said we were always together. It was kind of soured by when she was leaving, walking away, and you saw Baku sort of step into frame, and you see
he took that role.
Baku, and it's gonna now be their relationship and story, which I hope that we still do see some more interaction between the two girls. But it just makes me think of how the relationships aren't really, they don't really hold much water in this series, because I think we should still be hearing from Nem's dad. And that's just a nothing character. But now we're shifting the focus from these two girls who consciously had more of a connection than Baku did with her. But now, because they're agents, we're going to focus on their storytelling and stuff. And I want to see how they treat when the girls meet, or if Baku goes back and tells her, hey, 6 helped me out in the field today, or 6, and she's just like, oh, did she say my name? No. What is what is that? What is the outcome of that? You know what I mean? Because that's like her homie, that's her friend she knew in high school, and they played basketball together.
Basketball.
And if I don't know, it feels like, because this is the Sunday morning anime live action show for kids, I could see them just completely don't worry about them anymore. This is just about Baku or the agents, and not about her. It did kill me a little bit when she said I'm gonna fight too as a officer or whatever, and I was like, because there was a gap. I'm gonna fight too as an officer, instead of like trying to fight to become part of the goat.
Yeah, she said I'm gonna fight too, and I said, yeah, right. Like what? As an officer,
I was gonna say, I bet if they do go after 7, we have an Agent 8. I have a feeling if anybody gets that, it would be Nem.
Yeah.
Mostly because if anything you need to be a code agent is lucid dream, where you can manipulate your dream or know you're dreaming and you can walk around it and stuff. Which, by the way, all the other people that Baku's met know they're dreaming, right? Because the
thing that you need to do to become an agent is go to that cram school and go to the she says it right here.
He says that the cram school is to teach them how to fight in dreams.
Yeah, they were teaching it to fight in dreams.
I think Nem, having been in this for so long, I think she'd be the candidate to be another agent, an Agent 8. I don't know, that makes sense to me. But
yeah.
Other than that, I don't see them going up to 8.
Learning.
Yeah. I don't see them going up to 8.
Maybe not. Probably not. I mean, 7's a lucky number anyways. They have that whole thing with him being an agent with his, 007, 777.
Right.
They trained us to face the nightmare threat that they knew would come someday. Wow. Which we find in this episode is Nem. Nem is the nightmare threat. We find out in this episode that the little subconscious area, or the area that the lady has been in, is Nem's subconscious. we knew this already. Us, the audience, knew that Nem was making all of the nightmares. But I guess that's a new discovery for her in the show. I asked that to Blastex, like, hey, didn't we already know that? And you said we knew that, but not the people in the show.
What I thought was...
Which, yeah, that makes sense.
The threat that they had them train for against the How do we? Well, I don't know. I mean, answers will be given and stuff, but how does that not immediately raise red flags that they did it? You know, that code is the one that's behind this. I mean, that's such an easy conclusion to jump to, and that might be what's happening because Ganem Corporation are the ones who made the Bucksters.
Yep.
01, obviously, they made the Humagears. They made the Jin and what are their names? I know you like the names of the bad guys.
Bojinrai.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say the rider names.
Japanese Wolf.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine.
Dodo's
another one. No, you don't have to worry about it. And then Geats, obviously.
Orobi.
The evil in Geats was the DGB, which is where they got their powers from too. Like they're also, yeah. Yep. So that's why this whole time we're watching this, I'm like, well, here comes the flip for Code. Here comes the Code where it turns out Code's the bad guy this whole time and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm waiting for that to happen because, again, it's Takahashi. It's the same writer. It's what he do.
It is his it's his through line. It's his writing fault is that the main thing that gives the writer their powers is also the villain at the end of the show.
Well, it's the twist in the show.
Right.
It's the twist that turns out the DGP has this guy hired to make these plant monster guys. That Ganem, spoiler alert, is the one who sent out the virus to
yeah. ...
These
people haven't seen these shows.
And then the Humagear one, actually 01, people may have seen it because that's officially on Tokusatsu.
Oh, right.
So it's Geats.
Do you remember what the 01 problem was?
COVID.
It was the singularity. It was the AI gaining its own sentience and determining that the humans were the bad guys.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Which is what Metsubo Jinrai was.
Yeah.
But yeah, this seems like you're right. That's gonna go in that direction 100%. And also, I could see the lady, like I said earlier, being Agent 2. Just to have that sort of, I was part of you, and now I'm not a part of you to defeat you, which would, her being the villain right now to destroy Code, seems like she's the good guy, right?
Yeah.
It's a twist.
It's kind of stupid. Sorry, Josh. But it's kind of stupid at the end of the episode when she reprimands Nox. Well, why didn't you finish him off? Oh, well, we underestimated Baku. We underestimated Agent 7. Girl, you were in a whole ass room with him. You have the power of manipulation. You could have finished him, right? I mean, I know she asks why he didn't finish off 6. But if 7 is this issue, she certainly can do something about it, right? Like, she has the
Definitely.
power.
I mean, Zeztz came to her
voluntarily. Well, I guess not voluntarily because she planted that seed in him, but it's still happening. So she can be like, "Hey, jump off a bridge," or whatever.
Well, yes, and we don't know the extent of her powers. They could just totally wave hand it, whatever, and be like, "Oh, she can't actually manipulate her brain. She can just give you suggestions." Like on this episode where
like Inception.
She said, "Just follow your thoughts and follow your life. Your life belongs to you."
Mm.
Which she thought was going to be okay. Zeztz is going to leave code.
Yeah.
But Zeztz used it to reinforce his reasonings for being in code.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sort of like not mind manipulation, but they're doing the whole hand wave aura thing of mind manipulation.
Mm.
It's weird.
Yeah, so we'll see where that goes. It's tough whenever you get a character like this who seemingly is unbeatable because they can manipulate you.
Mm-hmm.
And then they keep coming up short. Like you know what I mean? Like where's the balance there? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. And it's just like a sixth in Sentai where they come out swinging and they're like the biggest, baddest character ever. And then they have to find ways to nerf the character throughout the show until the very end where they show off, hey, I actually was this powerful again. It's going to be like that with her, I think.
You scare them a little bit.
She's nerfed a little bit. And then at the end, whenever she becomes Agent 2 again or whatever, she's going to be all powerful and be a real threat again.
Yeah, all you got to do is scare the sixth. Give him a flash of something that he recognizes. Yeah.
Terrible. I didn't recognize it, but it definitely scared me.
Fire candle.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was a good... Man. Let's hope all the camera team for Sentai goes over to Gavan.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of camera stuff, there was a lot of really great shots in this episode. Really, really good shots. They are reusing the shots just for the lady, where she's talking to someone
the mirror
on another part of the set through a mirror. With Zeztz, it was a clean slate mirror of him on the couch while she's at the table, and then for Nox, it was a broken, shattered mirror. So it was like, analogy.
You know what
symbolism.
Else? You know what else is going to come from this? I just realized it's going to be Spanner 2, because again, this dude is at least 10, 15 years older than Baku.
Oh yeah, let me see. He's like 39, something like that.
And he's going to catch L's from these kids.
Let me see. The lady is 41.
Wow.
The lady. And Nox is 33. Nice.
Even older than Spanner. Yikes.
Yep. So sorry. The actress of the lady is 41. We haven't got an official year for her in the show. But yeah, 33. 10 years. Holy moly.
I hope this next episode we get an explanation. I brought this up last time about the whole, was Six a writer or not? Mm-hmm. What belt did she use? Is Zeztz belt like the first one? And then also, like, where did Nox's belt come from? Like, where are these manufactured? It's probably too low. Because the belt she's gonna use is the same one that 3 and 5 are gonna use. So does that mean that's like the proto belt, and they're actually not as refined as Zeztz? And is Nox's even more primitive if we're going in order like that? What's the power scaling?
I think so. Nox's original belt was the Knight Invoker,
right?
And these new belts that Six and the other new cast are gonna get are the Lord Invokers. So Zetz's belt is.
Oh, that's fucking. I'm sorry. That's frustrating as hell.
What?
His was an invoker, and he wasn't a writer. He was not a writer, right? He was a knight or whatever.
No, he wasn't a writer.
Right.
He was knight. He was Nox Knight.
But these other belts are also going to be called invokers, but we're going to fucking call them writers.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. Well, we actually don't know their names yet of the riders. They're just 6 and 3 and 5. Yeah.
TWICE.
So they could just be Lord 6 or Lord 5 or Lord 3. But yeah, so it seems like Zetz's was totally original with his belt. If I can bring up the name.
I hope it's just Zeztz Driver.
I think it might just be Zeztz Driver, honestly. Zeztz Driver, yep. Zeztz Driver. While the other ones are invokers, which is strange because so the code uses invokers. That's their thing.
Mm.
We saw originally that Nox's belt was the invoker that he fixed himself, right? Now these are getting Lord invokers. Where did Zetz's driver come from?
I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out that Zero was rebelling against Code, doing his own thing, and that's where that came from. So Agent Zero was already like ahead of the corruption that Code is doing. But then, where does that put Lady? Does that mean Zero and Lady are going to be on the same side? Then why did Nox kill Zero? Or, seemingly his body or whatever. If Code's going to be the big bad.
I got it.
Go for it.
The Zeztz Driver, just the Zeztz Driver thing about where it came from.
Oh.
It's overview, which probably comes from the TTFC extra manuals or the magazine or whatever.
Uh-huh.
A cutting edge belt to transform into Kamen Rider Zeztz, developed by Code. It is a special item that grants the inherent abilities of a loaded capsum, allowing for various transformations in dreams.
That too, about the capsums that are secondary, third, tertiary, all the other riders, the ones that are going to be using the Lord Invoker, they're not going to have forms.
No, it's just going to be that. And maybe something to where Kamen Rider Nox has it to where his arm turns into a gun.
Yeah.
Or something like that. They just get specialized items similar to
It's a spanner.
Yeah, there it is. Perfect.
Is this Gotchard too?
I fucking hope not. I hope not. I tell you what. No.
Okay. Well,
it's terrible.
We'll see. We need to watch Girls Remix, by the way.
Yeah. We do. That stuff is becoming more and more relevant, but as the week goes by, every week goes by, it becomes more and more important to watch.
Did we ever do any of them on here? No, right?
We did the first one. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
Maybe not. Maybe that was before. No, because the first one was before we started the show.
First one was Revice. It was a Gene Aguilera special.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm thinking about Zio because Tsukiyomi was the special guest at the end of that, where I was like,
spoiler alert. Yeah. And that was her. Remember, that was her last thing she did before she changed her name, went to a different acting agency. Yikes! Yeah, that's right. Okay. Was there anything else you wanted to say about this episode?
I wanted to. That was hilarious. The part where we thought Nem was gonna just put a knife straight through her stomach.
Oh yeah.
She actually. So we find out in this episode that, like I said earlier, Nem is the reason for all the nightmares. She has a moment of despair where she's like, I have to take care of the nightmares myself. I'll do it myself. But she pulls out this knife out of nowhere, and it's like right up to her stomach, and it's like she says, I'm the reason that these nightmares are happening. I have to end it. I have to do it myself. And then she walks over to kill the nightmare. Obviously Zeztz stops her, but that's a crazy imagery that like all of a sudden this dreamer is has the knowledge that every time she enters a dream, she creates a nightmare for somebody that somebody else has to fix. Like she can't do anything about it. That's pretty cool. I like that part of her story. She's like a writer.
So she might
she has to live with her despair. Yeah. Really cool fight scene. Really cool fights this episode with the death game nightmare and Zeztz. Inazuma form. A lot of really good camera works, a lot of really good fight choreography. It's just straight hands. Except for when it's not, and it's just swords fighting CG.
The spikes coming out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cuts in the fights, I noticed.
Yeah, there are.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was it. The only thing I wanted to add about the lady was that she recruited Nox, so she very well could recruit Six if Six also hates the organization, which, I mean, is up in the air. She left it because she was forced to leave, but she could have some resentment there. I want to see if the lady tries to go after Six.
I want to know. I'm guessing this is what it's going to be. What happened with her? She lost her comrades, and why? Why she left and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean? I just put this together now. How can she pick that case up again? Because she said she remember what she has to do. She has to do that. So I assume it's the same case. Does that mean that this person is still dreaming? Does that mean that she's the reason Nem is still sleeping? Did she fail? Was she not able to rescue Nem?
That could be a good story. That could be a really good story where she's the reason.
But she's number 6. What were 1 through 5 doing? And who was giving the nightmares out before Nem? If nightmares existed before Nem?
Well, that was the thing, where it was the coming threat. We know we went through up to 6. 4 was in a mission,
right,
and lost his belt.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, did 6? Well, obviously 6 came after 4, but was 6 incepted after Nox left, or while he was still part of the organization? Like, was it 4, he left, and then we had to add 5, 6, or was it all up to 6 and then 4 just left one day?
Yeah,
because he lost his thing.
I mean, it feels like the way Zero was talking, it's one at a time. You're the only writer.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
crazy.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this stuff lines up together.
I'm excited though. I love Nagumo and her relationship with Kureha, papillonohger, and I want to see what happens with the detective duo having to be in that room along with 3. They haven't talked about that yet or shown any of that yet, but 3 was there while the detective duo wasn't. So it's like they have to cross paths some way.
That's what I was saying. We'll see. Nem's dad should be doing some shit. And it is, I mentioned it last time too, how Baku is getting these newer relationships with the people he's working with's ex-partner. It's like being buddies with a guy who's now with your ex.
Yeah, that's weird.
Not that intimate, obviously, but like, saying that what we're saying about Kureha and Nazca. Am I right? I keep getting it wrong.
Yeah, Nazca Nagumo.
It's the conversations between the regular the other detective, and Nox, gone. There's no that mother or anything, right?
Yeah, we haven't really brought anything of that up, even though they saw each other and they had that little skirmish,
Mm-hmm.
and Zeztz still sees him in the fights.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't bring him up anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the reason he's working these nightmare cases and stuff. That's the reason he's doing this work. And you would think he'd be every chance he got. Hey, you ran into this dude. What happened? And I know they wouldn't show that because it's kind of boring, but like that just speaks to how they're treating the relationships in this show. Yeah, we'll see.
Ooh. Okay, I just got spoiled a little bit, and I answered a question that we had from this episode. This is the next episode, episode 20, case 20. They're not called, and it's not Oh, it's kind of a spoiler. Kureha just went up to 3 and got her belt, or it was shown that there's a belt for her. And then in the preview, we showed that it's going to be, you know, the Lord, whatever, fighting Nox, and Nox getting beat up. That's not Kureha.
No.
That's Lord 5 is what they're calling him. Not Kamen Rider 6 or Kamen Rider 5. They're called Lord 5. Just like how Nox was Nox Knight, this is Lord 5. Cool.
Cool guy. Did you see who 5 is played by?
Shin. I have no idea who that is.
Look at his previous roles, maybe on the Sentai Wiki.
Oh, let's see. Ranger Wiki.
Dum 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 brothers. Dum dum
Han
dum
Brothers.
digga dum be dum 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 brothers.
he's
Dum
the
dum dum
human
dum dum dum
form?
dum. Yeah.
No, that's the Sonoroku. I love Sonoroku.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, he was great.
Yeah,
he
the-
was great.
The ride never stops, friend. The Don
Man,
Brothers ride
Don
never
Brothers.
ends.
Fucking Don
That's
Brothers.
too bad though, because 5 is definitely gonna get wiped. Like if he's just gonna show up like this and he's gonna fight, there's no backstory to him. There's no other partner connection to him. He's getting wiped so fast. I think.
It seems like his whole character thing, just by the promo images that we've seen of him, and from his usual character, he's just going to be the brute,
Yeah.
the martial artist's fighting brute, and you don't need a story for that guy.
No.
You just need him to fight. Crazy.
kingohger, Don Brothers. Let's go.
Television. Akiba Ranger, Don Brothers.
Oh, cool.
That's it.
Oh, let's go. Well, they call him when they need him.
He was the human form of Kabukicho Mesuguho Moncho. Cool. That's really the name.
Sonoroku, yeah.
human
Look at that
form, too.
fucking guy. What an asshole, right?
I have no idea.
No, he looks like an asshole.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's pretty good casting.
Yeah. And you're right. They only call him when they need him.
And he'll say,
They need
okay.
that guy.
And look at that. I found myself on the Don Brothers page. Let's get rid of that. Okay.
Man, fuck Don Brothers.
No. But did you have anything else?
No, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I put a random I put a random one yesterday after we watched the episodes.
Yeah.
And I couldn't pick a bad one. I put one random one. And it was where Inu brother turned into a dog. Unhinged. It's the fucking most unhinged show.
I want to see all of Sono Shigoroku in the show. I need all of them.
The rest of the other two.
Yeah.
Wasn't the girl somebody in Gotchard? Am I tripping? I think I'm tripping.
I think you're thinking about her being in Girls Remix.
Yes.
I'm looking up Kamen Rider. I'm looking up Don Brothers.
Cool.
So, no. She go Roku.
Oh, right. She's...
Noto. Where is it?
Oh, go. She's 5.
Yeah, Sono go. Sono Ya is Kaiser
Go.
from X-Aid.
Dang,
Sono.
she only did Don Brothers.
Really?
She didn't do anything Rider. So, hey, maybe.
Damn.
Maybe. Okay. Anything else about this episode?
I love the camera work. I want to see more of the fights without any whiffing, and I need to figure out where is Zero? I need him back in the show, please. He's the only one that can speak English the best.
All right.
And he's the only one that can really motivate me to really like Code in any sort of way.
It's funny. I mean, we know he was a fake, he was a decoy body or whatever, but I still didn't really care when he got murked. I think that's why, right?
Yeah, I think that's exactly why.
Because we're maybe back. Which was the main fucking writer. Main reason why I wasn't into 01. They're robots. They just came back every fucking episode after they turned into an evil monster. Oh, but I can't kill them because their memory, blah, blah, blah. And then he kills them. And then he goes back to their workplace. Oh, hey, you're there again. Hey, what's up, friend? You're still picking up those books, huh? Or whatever.
They had to 3D print their memory card. And also 3D print their likeness onto another Humagear. But I think the threat there, because we talked about this last week, and I think I'm remembering the threat there was that they were reaching singularity, and they have to point them in the right direction so they don't turn into... Right,
but fuck AI. Yeah, but then, shut it down. That's it. I don't get to. I don't get to. Skynet. All right. We're going to take another break. Oh, you didn't rate this.
Oh, this is a 9 out of 10. I really like Kureha, and I want to see more of her.
All the time. Around. All right. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we're going to talk about... What are we going to talk about?
About some idols.
We're going to talk about TWICE. And NMIXX and Miai. Only a little bit of Miai, though, because they don't have really many. I don't want to listen to them anymore. All right, we'll be right back. And we're back. Hey, Netflix eyeing Legendary's live-action Gundam movie.
No. Okay.
Starring Sydney Sweeney and Noah Centineo.
Whoa! What do you mean? Is that real?
Netflix eyeing Legendary's live-action Gundam movie, starring Sydney Sweeney and Noah Centineo. Is that cool? Fun? Is that fun?
That they're eyeing it. Everything that says eyeing.
Mm-hmm.
No, starring. What the fuck? What do you mean?
I don't like her. I don't know who that man is, but I probably don't like him either.
No, this is by Deadline.com. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't think they've seen Gundam. You don't cast these people in Gundam. Gundam isn't about robots. It's about politics.
It's about boobies now, dude.
It's about tits, I guess. That's crazy. That is crazy. These people have never seen a Gundam.
I'm sorry that it bummed you out.
Shit, dude. Well, I mean, it's Legendary Pictures, right? So, well,
this is tangentially related because Big Mech robot guy.
Yeah. Man, I really hope that movie is salvageable. Much like how Tron Ares was ruined by the star casting of Jared Leto. I really hope this.
However, movie... apparently that movie was not going to be made unless he was in it. He was pushing it himself.
Well, he was pushing it. Yeah, he was the main contributor. He produced a lot of it.
It's a monkey's paw.
Yeah. Holy shit.
What did we watch?
We watched Gozyuger, episode 47. Go fight, Rikuo, when the 100 nights end.
2 episodes left after this. And
Holy moly.
Next episode, holy moly. This next episode is going to be, I have a soundboard. This next episode is going to be how Polar loses. Letting you know. Spoiler alert. Polar's going to lose next episode. But it is going to be about them fighting Rex, the big calamity. So that'll be that. And then the next episode after that will be the last episode. And that's supposed to be Horu versus Ryugi versus Sumino in the last episode. It's going to be so rushed. It's going to be so bad.
Well, no, right? Because they already filmed it.
No, that's why. That's part of why.
With Mai Imomori.
Yeah. The general consensus to this show right now is that it's bad. A lot of people are hating on it. I can see where a lot of people are coming from, and I get the complaints. I still had a lot of fun during it. The thing that happened with Maya, I shouldn't say that. The thing that happened with her agency completely ruined all the hype and momentum that this show had. It's unfortunate, big time, how much missing. I think we missed an episode. One episode ruined everything, all the momentum. And that's just something we have to sit with because that's how it is. But this episode, it happened like we thought because it was Blue's focus. It was him losing. Did you know that was happening until the very end, or did you think he might still pull it out?
No, I think he was gonna lose the whole time.
Okay.
Just because of that trend with the titles that we had from last week's. I could pretty much figure out that it was just gonna be him. But you say that Polar's losing next week. It doesn't say anything about Polar in the episode next week. What it does say is resolve to reform the world in the winds of calamity. So Calamity is losing. Yeah. Polar's gonna sacrifice himself.
Yes. Or there was a shot in the previews. We're jumping ahead a lot. But there was a shot in the previews that had the Gozyugers and Calamity, or Rex, and Polar was right next to him.
Oh, okay.
So I think he's gonna goad Polar into working with him to get his wish of becoming a god, so that once you have that, then you can make the world however you want, and join my side. I think that's what's gonna happen. Or it's gonna try to happen. He's gonna I tricked you. I actually got close to you so I could gut punch you or whatever. And then from there, we'll see him lose or sacrifice or something. Point is, I think everything's happening too fast, and c'est la vie, you know.
C'est la vie.
This episode was pretty good though. It had a lot more idle stuff than it did fighting. I did enjoy the intro where it just hands immediately, and they were fighting for 10 hours.
They
were fighting for so long they didn't have an audience, which I thought was funny. They came back, Horu was like, you guys fought for 10 hours? Meanwhile, they were fighting uninterrupted. When Unicorn and Eagle were fighting, they immediately had interruptions, and they had an audience. Riko and Ryugi, it was like probably after the first 30 minutes, they're like, you know what, guys, we gotta go take care of some stuff over here. 10 hours. There wasn't much Horu in this episode. There wasn't much there was almost zero Sumino in this episode. We got some Kinjiro, but it was just to explain why he was still young, which was Sega Sword made him young to be able to enjoy the rest of the battles. Now, this is a little bit behind the curtains, but we know that the old version of him got his flowers already.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're gonna see him again, unless they filmed the ending that they needed for him when they filmed that rest of the scenes. I don't know if we're gonna see him again. So this kind of tells me that the ending will end. The show will end with Kinjiro staying young, or you know, like we were saying, the wishes is gonna somehow, Horu's wish is gonna somehow grant everybody's wish or whatever.
He's gonna be forever young.
Yeah, or maybe they'll find a way for him to time travel, and he'll be young with his young wife.
Oh,
but he'll have the different mentality of being a party person, so he'll be more outgoing when he's younger. So that, and then we'll see the photo book again, and instead of him being all stoic, he'll be
in
his pictures, and she'll be right there with him. They'll be together, and Sumino will be looking at him and be like, "Oh."
But then his wife won't love him, because the whole thing was that his wife loved him because he was like all stoic, hard ass.
Right? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess, but I think they can just go by that. Like, no, she loves him. No matter what.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. She loves him.
Yeah,
not like his personality.
I think that's what we're gonna get with that. I think we're gonna see him still young. Yeah, that's what I think.
It's pretty good.
Sumino, like I said, wasn't in here much at all. And I wonder if that was intentional, because they didn't even mention that they didn't even say like, oh, she's with her sister, or oh, she's doing detective work or whatever. Just no mention of her at all.
No, nothing.
But this was very much a Rikuo, Ryugi, and Bouquet episode. I was infatuated, and I really hoped that the episode was going to keep going the route of Bouquet being an idol. That would have been sick. Everybody being head over heels for her immediately. Really, really fun. And then that giant ultra thing that Ryugi made for him, and everybody fell for Rikuo again. That was fun.
That was
too.
hilarious.
I liked the turn of Ryugi being like, no, I'll be your producer. I'll help you get your mission, get your wish come true without the help of Take a Sword. So that way I can just take your shit. I can just use it instead. Follow into, you know, Rikuo doubting himself and not knowing if he actually can muster up the fans again and the popularity. To which Ryugi's like, you bastard. This was a crutch. You don't think you can do this with Take a Sword? Or without Take a Sword, you're just using it? Mm-hmm. I can't forgive that. And I love that line he says, you've become so weak. It's gonna be easy to take your rings now. And he henshins, goes at him. It was awesome. I really like seeing Blue on the ropes for a lot of the fight. He was backing up a lot while they were fighting. And yeah, Ryugi won with one extra Sentai ring.
Yeah.
Which is great that he was able to do it.
Legendary.
Now, I mentioned this had more idol stuff than fighting, and that was very apparent in their final fight, where they both used one ring each. Now, again, Ryugi can only use one, but Rikuo had a bunch, and he only used Magi Ranger. I kind of wish we did more of a
roulette.
Not a roulette. What is it called whenever in Rider that they go through all their powers?
Speed change, speed henshin,
something like that. It's
like a shotgun.
Form
rush.
I would love to see that with Ninja Red, just going through like 3 or 4 different forms that Rikuo would throw out, just to further emphasize how weak Rikuo has become. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I really wanted to see what Blue was gonna do the whole time. He only used the one. And we didn't see the 10-hour fight, so he probably used all of them.
They probably did, yeah. And again, that speaks to how broken Ryugi is. He was able to hold up all that. Or maybe Rico didn't use any, just to like be fair.
Maybe.
But yeah, he sort of lost the faith in himself to be able to be the number one. Yeah, I did like the reveal at the end. Say it fades to black. They do the like Rocky 3 punch. They punch each other, but it fades to white. And you just see Rico on stage. And the reveal is whenever they're back in the cafe. Rico's still on stage, but everybody else is at the cafe, including Shida Kohaku, who's actually not there.
Oof.
She's not actually there, but there's that one cool shot where you're like zooming out into focuses, and we see the focus on the lion ring.
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, everybody could see it. Like I said, when he was when we were watching it, he didn't have his rings on. He didn't have any ring on, which signified that he lost. So people could have probably got it from that, but I like that reveal of like not ever saying it out loud, but focusing, and you see, Ryugi has the ring. And Horu was even like, "Hey, you're this producer. Shouldn't you be there at his concert?" Because no, he can do it on his own now, which is also pretty cool. That bro ship that Blue and Yellow had, I like that they sort of touched on it a little bit, and they did touch on it earlier before too, when they first met.
Yeah. It was pretty good. Pretty good episodes. Because really, just them two for a long time.
For a while. And then I'm assuming we maybe would have got some of that with Green and Black because they did spend a lot of time together. But that whole stuff happened.
Yeah, there was a lot of chemistry between Green and Black, but it is what it is.
Fire Candle comes around, causing more trouble. Well, actually, his friend General Guy, Horu takes care of them. Garyudo. What's his name again? Kuon.
X.
Sword form. He gives him to Polar, and Polar they don't like each other. They have a little exchange. That's kind of fun. Speaking of Polar, he spends this episode looking for something, and he doesn't find it. He's looking for Rex. Turns out, big boss Calamity, and he was the guy who Kumade fought to win the first one, whenever that Ring Universe fight was. We didn't speak about it last week, but yeah, there was a shot where it was intentionally meant to like spook you, scare you.
Yeah.
And it got you.
Spooked me, dude.
Then it happened again this episode, and it got you again. I was so happy.
They had it at such a crazy moments. It's like I don't expect it, especially at the end of this episode where like the music cuts out and everything. It's like, oh, okay, we're in a horror story now.
Pretty good.
This is crazy.
But yeah, this episode was cool. The fights were fun. They did have the fight sort of interrupted, like I said, with the general guy with the big robot, but Sumino and Horu were there to hold him off with Polar. And then Kinjiro was helping people evacuate because he can't fight. So I guess maybe next episode we'll see Rico do the same thing where he helps assist the civilians around. This is interesting though because we're literally losing Rangers as the episodes go on. Now usually that's when the harder bosses come, is the later episodes. So it's interesting that the team's shrinking while they're getting more threats. Now we're near the end, so there's no way they're losing to the Calamity. But I do wonder if closer to the actual end, we do get like a pity. Okay, blue. Okay, green. Okay, white. Here's your rings.
Yeah.
For this fight to help fight, or they're like, oh, actually, it was in us all along, and it just appeared. But yeah, we still need to get a group henshin. We still need to get a group roll call. Surprise Dawn Brothers. We still haven't had that. We still haven't had a roll call.
Yeah, no.
Proper roll call with these guys.
I told you what it was. It's the dad using his daughter's name as a pen name to masquerade as the real writer of the show.
I hope not, because it was so poignant. It was so critical to the story in Dawn Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So good. It was in the manga. He was losing who he was, and he came to the moment, and he sort of settled in. He said, "Yeah, Donald Motaro, born from a peach." So sick. And everybody was when everybody's around him, he's just standing there by himself, and everybody's looking at him, waiting for him. And they're in the CGI background.
Oh yeah. I'm looking at on the side over here. I'm looking at episode 0 for Gozyuger, just to like sort of get a reminder about what we started with in this show. And it's all of the calamity bots versus all of the Sentai robos. And they're fighting, they're doing the great. The calamity bots all warp them into this black hole, and they are in where we see them at the end in the show right now with the broken pillars and all that. The calamity bots come in for the kill, and from the sky goes Polar, pointing out number 1, comes down from the heavens, right? All of the Sentai robos put their power and create the rings, turning them into stones and putting the power into Tegasword to destroy the calamity. That's before the Great Ring War that Mashiro was in, right? Since they're creating the rings in that moment.
That's the first one, because the rings that he fought for in that one was just the other Gozyugers. The Sentai rings existed because of this calamity, I think. Because he was the only one piloting. It only takes one pilot. But yeah, it was just him in there. That's what made him win, because he won that. That's how he became like half god or whatever his dream was.
That's so interesting to think about. Just watching this thing again, and how just totally crossed my mind. Didn't think about it too much after this special came out. That's how the rings were created. And now that we've seen the show, we can look back on this episode and know that Mashiro is piloting Tegasword right there.
That's something we didn't know until he showed up. Cool. And unless they retcon it or something. We've sort of talked more about the episode preview for this instead of the episode, but he has like white hair or something.
Yeah, they blow dried it and then put dust speckles in it.
Yeah. The people are speculating. It turns out he's old. He's been old this whole time. From that war, from what you're talking about, that episode 0. And if that's it, maybe it'll be like his wish was actually that he lives longer or something. And that's why his wish is still to be a god. I don't know.
Because the original world of the Gozyugers was 2,000 years in the past.
Yeah, I try not to think about that because I don't fucking understand how the timeline stuff works.
So Mashiro's timeline was modern day Japan, and then he won it, became a statue half god, and then 2,000 years passed in the new world that he created, and now we're again in modern Japan. And then he gets woken up, and then they remake the world because Tega Jun gets the Tegasword. So now we're in the second world right now, but it's still in the same modern Japan timeline.
Damn, I forgot that happened, man. I forgot that Tega Jun won.
Yeah.
In this show.
They were in the middle of making a new world, and then they just cut it off.
And that's why he woke up. Right, and then...
Yep.
And then the other Gozyugers just like... Oh, yeah, we're back.
Yeah. and they didn't have their powers, and then in the middle of that episode, they did have their powers again.
Yeah.
You know?
I think we came to the conclusion, or I suggested that Masahiro did it. That he brought them back
You
or
did say
something.
that when the
Yeah.
episodes were coming out.
Yeah. Maybe, I mean, these are all questions that could be answered this next episode. It won't. They could be answered in his little special episode 0 thing. It won't. But we'll see. Did you have any more thoughts about this episode?
I really liked the fights, but since it was mostly an idol episode, I liked how much they showed Bouquet and her total fangirlness for Rikuo. And I like that they're so evenly matched, Rikuo and Ryugi, that they fought for 10 hours and they determined that we have to figure something out. You know what? Let me make you number 1 idol. He suggested that. I love that. That's his boy. He wants to help out his boy.
And I like that it goes back, it like ties in with he writes hymns. He's a music guy. He is a music guy. Like, this makes sense. It's not out of character if you're like, oh yeah, I write music too. It's like, no, the whole season he's been writing hymns. We've seen him struggle with that. We saw him the first time with the piano. I like that that it fit together like that. That's cool.
Yeah, it was a good episode. A really, really good episode. This is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I want to see more Calamity, and I want them to actually say a little bit of the backstory with Masahiro, which I assume we're going to get next episode, and in the TTFC special. So I guess I'll just wait for that.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was clips of that special in like a flashback that he's talking to them about or something. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened.
Oh, hey, didn't we see already a flashback of Mashiro's original team? Didn't we see Original Blue?
Yeah. Just Blue.
Sweet.
I hope.
Yeah, so we got to get him back.
I hope he comes back, and I hope whoever comes back for the rest. What would be cool is if they did a Girl Yellow. Fuck it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Girl Yellow, maybe I guess a guy Black, but no, it's still Unicorn. They'd probably still do a girl Unicorn. Or a girl Green, and that's why Green and Black got along well. But yeah,
It'd be funny if it was all girls except for Red and Blue.
But yeah, I think that'd be cool if they changed it up a little bit, just for the sake of like, yeah, anybody could have been these Ring Warriors,
Man, I have to rewatch some of this backstory on Masahiro because I did not remember at all that they were only fighting for the Gozyuger rings. I thought they were fighting for all of the rings amongst those 5 themselves.
I think I'm right. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But I don't know if he ever really outright like mentions the past Sentai rings having had or anything like that.
Yeah, and the time dilation stuff with him winning the ring war in modern Japan, and then he gets frozen. I guess I don't know why he got frozen. I don't remember that, or if that's a side effect. You win the ring war, you remake the world, and you get frozen. No idea. But then 2,000 years passed.
You know what I think?
Why is 2,000 years important?
I think it was that he had to get locked away so that Rex also got locked away. And I think
okay.
That's why he was looking for Rex. Because if Polar's walking around and he had that fear of like, oh shit, Rex is also walking around. Maybe he thought, oh, Rex is gone, I don't have to worry about it. And then he got that feeling and, oh no, actually, maybe that's what they're going to do.
That would be a really good explanation. And that would fix that problem that I have in my head.
Yeah, because I think they are going to say that he was sealed away with Rex on that condition. And he was nerfed. Rex was nerfed heavily. And that's why he hasn't been around until now.
Yeah, that would be great.
Next episode, though, again, damn it. There's more shots. There's some shots we saw of the mech fights. It looks like everybody's in on it. I think I saw Tegajun fighting as well to help fight Rex. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I really like. Oh man, that's so cool. Just the mech fights, how they're all like, it's three people in robot costumes, but they still scale it to where like they're huge.
Yeah, that episode
In a
last
big
week
cave.
or the week before, whenever Fire Candle went to try to convince him, and there was that you could see the scale of him talking to Tegaju, and that was really cool.
Yeah.
All right,
Sweet.
I think that's gonna be the episode for us. So I'm gonna play the outro. Let me stop that. Oop. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, for listening, for sticking around. We appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am SuperBlastX everywhere. Not on TikTok anymore. Check me out on Instagram. Thank you for coming by.
And I've been Toku Tony. You can catch me everywhere at Toku Tony, except for Twitter. On Twitter, I am the Toku Tony. Craziness, I know. Leave a comment. We want to hear from you. Let us know how you feel about this week's Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.